if you have the all-in-one guide, please take out your book. Today we'll focus on topic 4. Okay, are you ready? Yes, we'll focus on topic 4 of the book. The topic is about comparison and replacement. Can you find it? Let me check the page. I think it should be on page 58. Yes. Okay, let me check if you can hear me clearly. If yes, please type in the chat box. Okay, and then we can start. Can you hear me? Yes? Okay. So here, everyone, let's have a look. For this topic, actually, it is very important and also is a commonly tested point in both SASMO and GP, with questions appearing in both the screening and the selective rounds of the GP exam. And also, you can see the general analysis of the topic in the past 5 years. And today we'll focus on 3 types that is totally the same as the examples on your book. Okay, so here let's start from the first one. This is a warm-up question. As you can see here, teacher Apple and teacher Miu. So if I just tell you teacher Apple bought some food and in total I spent $25, and teacher Miu also bought some food and she only spent $15, then could you please tell me what is the price of the burger? Maybe you can try to type the answer in the chat box. I think this is very easy. Actually, this is for like a K2 or P1 level. So what is the price of one burger? Good job. So here you can see that how do we figure out the price of each item? That is, firstly, we start from teacher Miu. You can just group these 2 items, right? And then in total, she spent $15 for both of them. And also you can see the same group in teacher Apple's food. So following this, we find the difference. Then what is the price? The price of burger should be 25 and then minus 15, which is 10. And also according to this, you can figure out the price of the bottle of juice. So actually this is a basic key point of such question. That is, we try to replace the group with its value. Okay, so here let's figure out more. Now I buy more food and you can see that the total price is $24 and teacher Miu also bought some and the total price is $10. Now could you please tell me what is the price of a package of French fries? Yes, try to figure out. Yeah, also very easy for you, right? But in this way, you can see that here, actually you can see the group twice. So firstly, we take the shorter one as the group. That is a package of French fries and a cup of Coca-Cola is 10. And then following this, you see one group equals to 10. But according to the top one, you will see 2 equations. That is 2 tens. So following this, we know that 10 plus 10 and then plus French fries, that is 24. So you can figure out French fries, which is cost $4. Okay, so again, the point is the same. That is, we try to replace the group with its value. So if you can understand the basic one, now let's move on to the real competition question. So for the first one, everyone, you can also refer to your book. This is the first example. Try to solve the following. We already know that when you see 2 equations, we always start from the shorter one, and we take the shorter one as a group. So now everyone, you see that what can you find in a group? There are 2 circles and 1 square. And what is the value of the group? Circle plus square, that is 29. So following this, we try to find the group in the longer equation. Here, how many 29 can you find? How many 29? Correct. Okay, this is topic 4. So following this, you can see that there are 2 groups. So 29 plus 29 plus a circle, that is 69. So in this way, what is the value of 1 circle? Everyone, please do the calculation by yourself. 69 minus 29 minus 29, the answer is What is it? Good job. That is 11. Then following this, since you can figure out the value of one circle, then you just label it out in the group. So following this, what about the value of square? That is 29 minus 11 minus 11. What is the answer? What is the answer? Correct. That is 7. Okay. So you can see that this is the basic one. So you can see that when it comes to shapes in equation, actually we always try to find some groups. But what is the purpose of this replacement? Why do we need to focus on the group? Because actually the purpose is just to remove all but one unknown shape and solve for it first. So you can see that when it comes to some basic equations, like if I just tell you 1 star plus 1, that is 2. Then you will see that such equation is really easy to figure out, right? Because the only unknown shape is the star. So always remember that. Why do we need to replace some shapes? Why do we need to find the groups? The purpose is always to figure out only one unknown shape. Okay, so following this, let's have a quick summary of this type. When we have shapes in equations, use the find short in long method to replace and eliminate the variables until you are left with one variable. So basically, there are 3 steps. For the first one, you need to observe the equations and try to find which one is the shorter one. And then we always regard the shorter one as a group. Then you just circle the group. For the second step, we need to replace and eliminate the variables until you are left with only one variable. And the last one is to find the value of one variable and then continue to replace to find the other values. Okay, so here, everyone, I think maybe you can take a piece of blank paper, okay? Here, let's try some real competition questions. This is question 21 in 2022 SASMO. It is given that chick times chick plus a duck is 100. Chick plus duck plus sheep is 33. Sheep plus chick, that is 14. And the question is asking you to figure out the value of one sheep. So again, we just follow the 3 steps. Firstly, try to observe. Can you find the short equation? Which one is the short one? Which one is the short one? 1, 2, 3, which one? Correct, the last one, right? So we just circle them and group it, okay? So the group is 14 and then focus on the group. Where can you find the group? That is in the second equation. Good job. So following this, you see that the group plus a duck, you will get 33. So what is the value of the duck? What is the value of the duck? Yes, good job. So you will find that 14 plus 19, that is a 33, okay? And after you figure out one shape, one animal, do remember to label it. So following this, you will get that the group of the chick times chick is 81. Okay, so what number multiply by itself and then you will get 81? What is the number? Yes, what times what? That is 81. Good job, it is 9, okay? 9 times 9, that is 81. But what is the question asking you? You need to figure out the value of a sheep. So here, again, do one more step. That is the number plus 9 equals to 14. So the missing number should be 5, okay? I think this part is very easy for you, right? Yeah, though there are many steps, but actually you see that we just follow the steps, follow the logic. Actually, it is not that hard. Okay, now a similar one for you, okay? Maybe you can have a try. This is another question in 2018 SASMO. Again, we know that the square plus the octagon plus the square equals to 15. And then diamond plus the square plus octagon equals to 17. And also you see that for the last one, a diamond plus the octagon equals to 13. Try to find the value of the diamond. Okay, I give you some time. Yes, not that hard. Okay, great. Again, we just follow the steps. Firstly, what should we do? We try to observe, okay? You see that here, we have three equations, two long equations and one short equations, so must start from the shorter one. Okay, try to group it. So following this, you will get the value of the square must be 4, right? Because 4 plus 13, you will get 17. And then 4 plus 4 plus the octagon equals to 15. So you can figure out the value of the octagon and then move on. What plus 7 equals to 13? Yes, another P1 calculation for you, yeah? Find the value of the diamond, that is 13 minus 7, which is 6. Yeah, I think now you can understand the same type, right? So you see that we always start from the shorter one and try to replace and eliminate, okay? Do remember to read the question. What is the question asking you, okay? Now, move on to the next one. There are three numbers each represented by one of the symbols, square, triangle, and diamond. Given that the following statements are true, okay, pay attention to the question. What number does one diamond plus one square represent? Again, I give you some time. Think about it. There are three equations, so what should we do? Yes. Again, we just focus on the groups. Okay, try to find that. How many groups can you find? How many groups can you find? Okay, got it? Let's try. So firstly, maybe I just label the three equations as 1, 2, 3. So now everyone, you see, according to equation 1 and equation 3, what can you get? Equation 1 and equation 3, what can you get? Correct. So you see that if you just take the square and triangle as one group, then according to the value of group, actually you can figure out the value of the diamond, okay? So here we know that the diamond is 22 minus 10, which is 12. So for the same logic, actually we can also focus on equation 2 and 3. So what can you get? Again, try it. 28? No, no. According to equation 2 and 3, what can we get? Answer 4? No. Good. Okay, I see some correct answers. And then you will see that the square, the value of a square should be 22 minus 16, that is 6, right? And can we say that my answer is 12? Or can we say that my answer is 6? Is it correct? No. So what should we do? Actually, you need to add them together. So you can see that back to the question, 1 diamond plus 1 square, you will get 12 plus 6. The answer should be 18. Okay, the answer should be 18. Yeah, so please check. Always remember that no matter what kind of question it is, the last step is always back to the question. Okay, you need to answer what is the question asking you. So following this one more, here, this is the question 16 in 2017 SASMO. Given that banana plus apple plus banana plus apple plus banana is 20, and apple plus banana plus apple is 16, so what is the value of 1 apple plus 1 banana? Have a try. This one's super easy. Yeah, what is it? Again, first you just focus on the group, right? Okay, we take the shorter one as a group. So 2 apples and 1 banana can be regarded as a group. And the value of group is 16. And then focus on the group. Can we say that, okay, this group is 16? Am I correct? Wow, this is a really, really common mistake, okay? Some students that say, nah, you see 2 and 1, right? No, you need to find the 2 apples and 1 banana. So following this, you can see that 16 and then plus banana equals to 20. So the value of 1 banana should be 2. And then following this, can we just say, okay, my final answer is 2? No, because you also need to figure out the value of 1 apple, right? So here, let's just label out. This is 2. And what is the value of 1 apple? Correct. Okay, so you can see that 1 apple is 7. Then altogether, the final answer should be 7 plus 2. So the answer is 9. Okay, so here you can check. This is the answer. Easy, right? Okay. Now, for the second one, this is example 2. Observe the diagrams below and fill in the blank. So you can see several scales here. When it comes to the scale type, also here, we try to find some method to replace it. So what is the method here? Well, firstly, again, everyone, we try to observe. And you can pay attention to the lightest one. Which one is the lightest one? Which animal is the lightest? Which one? Okay, good. So here we just set the weight of 1 chick as 1 unit because according to the scales, you will find that chick is the lightest animal here. So following this, we just try to label. Look, if we focus on the first scale, we know that 1 unit plus 1 unit. So actually for 1 sheep, it is equal to how many units are there? Yes, 1 plus 1, that is 2. Super easy, right? Okay, and then following this, you just label out all the sheep as 2 units. So now, let's move on. 2 unit, 2 unit, 2 unit. So what about the piggy? You will see that on the left side of the scale, there are 6 units. And then on the right side of the scale, there is 1 unit plus the piggy. So what is the weight of the piggy? Good job. That is 5 units, right? Okay, and then move on. You see that the 5 unit, and then what about the cow? That is 10 units, right? Okay, so back to the question. Since the question is asking you for 1 cow that is equal to how many chicks? So you can see that for the cow that is 10 units, for the chick that is 1 unit. So what is the answer? The answer is 10, okay? Now, is it easy for you? Yeah, good job. I see that some of you says 9. Actually, no. Here, everyone, pay attention to one detail. That is actually the number in the bracket is for the total number of items. Okay, you cannot say that here. Look, I already see 1 chick here, and then I need 9 more. No. So pay attention. According to the scale, actually, to figure out the total number of items. Okay. So actually the question is asking you how many chicks? How many chicks? There are 10 chicks. Okay, so here let's have a quick summary of this type. Because actually for this type, it is very common in P1 and P2 competitions. So here we just explain it a bit faster, okay? When the weights of the objects on scales are not given, start by establishing the base 1 unit. So what is the first step? Again, we start from observation, okay? Find the lightest object and label it as 1 unit. And then for the second step, that is to find the relationship between the objects and mark out their weights 1 by 1. For the last one, we just compare and find the relationship of the 2 target objects. Okay? Yeah. So actually, I want to do some extension. Everyone, let's have a look. As I just told you, for 1 unit method, it is more common in P1 and P2 competitions. Let's move on to P3. Okay, maybe you can have a try of this question. It is a bit hard, and also for this question, it's part of your homework later. Observe the scales below. Fill the blank in the last scale. So we know that 1 pear plus 1 eggplant equals to 1 strawberry plus 2 peaches. And then according to the second scale, we know that 1 strawberry plus 1 peach equals to 2 strawberries and 1 eggplant. And then the question is asking you 1 pear plus 1 peach equals to 2 eggplants plus how many strawberries? Okay, I think maybe you can have a try first. This one is a bit tricky, to be honest. Okay, I'll give you maybe 30 seconds. Yeah, have a try. What is it? Any idea? Anybody want to give up? I see some of you already complain. Have a try. 10? No. Yes, have a try. Don't give up so easily. 2? Oh, I see different answers. This one is hard, right? Yeah, this is a real P3 level. Okay, let's have a look. So firstly, again, everyone, we try to observe. If you can find something that we can cancel, then you just cancel it first. So now you see that for the first one, in the first skill, pear, eggplant, peaches, strawberry, can we cancel something? Cannot, right? You cannot say that, okay, I don't like eggplant, I want to cancel it. Cannot, okay? And focus on the second skill. Strawberry plus peach equals to 2 strawberries plus eggplant. So actually, what can we cancel? Yes, you just cancel 1 strawberry first, okay? So following this, let's have a look. Then, based on the second scale, what equation can we do? What equation can we make? Okay, so here, everyone look, that is 1 peach equals to 1 strawberry plus 1 eggplant, right? So here, as you can see that there is an equation, 1 peach equals to 1 1 strawberry plus 1 eggplant. So following this, again, let's try to observe. Now you already know that what is the relationship between 1 peach and the strawberry and the eggplant. And then we try to replace. Back to the first scale. Let's try to build the equation. Everyone, look here. On the left side, you can see that 1 pear plus 1 eggplant equals to 1 strawberry plus what? So here, everyone, you see that we just replace all the peaches. For 1 peach, that is 1 strawberry and 1 eggplant. So here, look, this is just for 1 peach. But there are 2 peaches, so here we just add it again. Okay? Yes. So for this, no, this question is not on your book. So for this, let's try to combine. Again, everyone, you see that what can we cancel? Look, eggplant, we can cancel it, right? And then for the rest part, let's just combine. That is 1 pear equals to 3 strawberries. Why is it 3 strawberries? Let's count. 1, 2, 3. And then plus 1 eggplant. Okay? So now everyone, again, you just observe. Now we know that 1 pear equals to 3 strawberries plus 1 eggplant. And then for 1 peach, that is 1 strawberry plus 1 eggplant. So for the following part, back to the question. What should we do? You just add these 2 parts together, right? So here, back to the question. For 1 pear plus 1 peach, you will see that it should be 3 strawberries plus 1 eggplant. Okay, so here let me label. This is for the pear. And then 1 strawberry plus 1 eggplant, that is for the peach. So altogether, you see that there are 2 eggplants plus how many strawberries? Plus 4 strawberries. Okay, so for the answer should be 4. Yes. Is this a bit hard for you? A bit hard, right? Okay. So you can see that for such question, if you cannot figure out which one is the lightest, which one can be treated as 1 unit, and then what should we do? We just turn the picture into the equation and try to find that if there's anything that we can replace and eliminate. So for the basic logic, actually, it is still the same. For the first one, try to find some groups, and if you can cancel something, you just cross it out directly. And then for the second one, that is to replace and eliminate. Okay? Very hard. I see. Yes, it should be 4. Okay, so now let's move on to the last type. Okay, but before that, here is an easy question for you. A warm-up question. 2 apples and 2 oranges cost $10. 2 apples and 4 oranges cost $14. So how much does 1 orange cost? I think you can have a try first because the number is not that big. Any idea? Yeah, you just take out your piece of blank paper. Okay, try to write down something. Yeah, try to build the equation. Cannot guess. Okay. So here you see that this is about the comparison word problem actually. 2 apples and 2 oranges, let me show you directly. 2 apples and 2 oranges, that is 10, right? Okay, so this is the equation. And then following this, we have 2 apples and 4 oranges, and then you see that the total price is $14. So following this, I think it is quite easy for you, right? So what is the matter? This is the same as the first example. Because you just compare these 2 equations, you see that which one should be the shorter one. Of course, the first one is the shorter one, right? So here we just find the group. 2 apples plus 2 oranges, that is 10. So think about it. What is the price of 1 orange? A, 4, B, 2, C, 1. What is your answer? A, B, C. Which one? What is the answer? A, 4, B, 2, C, 1. What is it? Yes, correct. Okay, can we see that 14 minus 10? Then the answer is 4. No. What is the 4 here? $4 refers to 2 oranges. Good job. So actually for 1 orange, that is $2. Okay, do remember that. But actually you see that when you really solve such question, you don't just draw out all these fruits, right? Don't spend so much time on drawing. So here again, turn the long sentence into the equation. So for the first sentence, actually we can just turn that into 2a plus 2o, which is 10. And then for the second one, that is 2a plus 4o, which is 14. Then compare these 2 equations. You see that for both equations, you will see 2a, 2a. So actually, how can we find the difference? The difference comes from the oranges, right? So here we can get 2 oranges equals to 4. Then 1 orange is 2. Okay. So here let's have a quick summary of this part. That is the tip. Firstly, we try to represent items with the letters. Turn the long sentences into the equations. Okay, don't draw out one by one. Okay, and then pay attention to these 2 equations. You will see that the left side minus left side, that is equal to right side minus right side. And then for the last one, we just cancel one item to find the value of the other item. So again, the basic logic is to replace and eliminate. Okay. So following this, move on to example 3 on your book. Okay, this is also question 13 in 2020 SASMO paper. Here, let me read the question for you. A tank filled with 200 liters of water weighs 350 kilograms. So here, everyone, read the first sentence again. A tank filled with 200 liters of water weighs 350 kilograms. So here, I have a question. Can we say that 200 liters of water weigh 350 kilograms? Am I correct? Yes or no? Think about it. Yes or no? Oh, this is the first tricky part, okay? 200 liters of water weigh 350 kilograms. Is it correct? I see some of you saying yes. Are you sure? Read the sentence carefully. That is 1 tank filled with 200 liters of water weighs 350. Okay, pay attention. So actually you see that what is the key point? That is, we must remember to count in the tank as well. Okay? So in the first scenario, if I show you the diagram, it should be something like this. Firstly, there is a tank, and then you add some water. How much water is there? You will see 200 liters, and then altogether for these 2 parts, they add up to 350 kilograms. Okay, Pay attention, don't forget the tank. For the second one, look, the same tank filled with 150 liters of water weighs 315 kilograms. So what is the second scenario? Again, don't forget the tank and water adds up to 315. Okay. And again, we just turn this long sentences into the equation, so you can just figure out these two parts. Look, 1 tank plus 200 liters water equals to 350 kilograms. 1 tank plus 150 liters water equals to 315 kilograms. Then let's compare the two equations. Can you find something in common? Can you find something in common? What is the common part? Good job. So you will see that for both scenarios, there is always 1 tank, right? And what is the difference? How come there is 1 tank, here is 1 tank, but you have different answers? Why? Correct. Because there is different amount of water, right? So the difference in weight comes from the water. That is, the difference of this 50 liters of water is 35 kilograms. Okay, this is the key point. Okay, pay attention. You find the same part and then you can just cross out. And then pay attention to the different part. So here, 50 liters of water equals to 35 kilograms. Then back to the first equation. You can also back to the second equation. You will figure out the weight of 200 liters of water or 150 liters of water. So here, actually, I just back to the first equation. Then I will figure out in 200, there are 4 times 50. So 200 liters of water weighs 140 kilograms. Then, following this, I will figure out for 1 tank plus 140 kilograms, I will get 350 kilograms. So what is the weight of the empty tank? That is 350 minus 140, correct? The answer is 210, okay? Yes, good job. So this is about the comparison and replacement word problem. The key point is you must understand the question correctly first and then move on to the equations part. For the equation, just try to compare, okay? Now, let's have a quick summary. To solve such word problem, the key lies in translating the words into numbers and equations. So the first step is to form the equations based on the question conditions. And then for the second step is to compare the equations to eliminate the variables one by one. Find the value of the single remaining variable. The last step is to substitute the unknown value back into the equations to find the value of the other variables. Okay, so here actually I want to show you another question. This is not on your book, okay, just an actual practice. So for the first one, I will show you 6 color ink cartridges and 3 black cartridges cost $150. And for the second one, it is a 6 color plus 5 black cost $170. So what is the cost of each color ink cartridge? Okay, think about it. How can we translate these two sentences into numbers and equations? Yeah. Okay. If it is too hard, I show you the picture. Yeah. But then think about it. How can we build the equation? How can you build the equation? Yeah, take out your pencil, take out your piece of paper, write down something. What is it? Hard again? No. Okay, so here, let's have a look. If I just show the diagram, you will see that it is very easy, right? It is kind of like find the short in long, because the second one has more cartridges. So here, of course, the second one is the longer. So here you can figure out the group first. So here, let's check one by one. According to the first sentence, what can we get? A, B, C, which one? According to the first sentence. Yeah, let me check if you really understand. Yes. 6 color plus 3 black. Okay, good job. Okay, so here you will figure out, right? And then for the second one, 6 color plus 5 black costs 170. That is, yeah, that is A, okay? Pay attention to the letter. So for this, we just compare what is in common and what is the difference. Can you find the common part? The first equation is 6c plus 3b, that is 150. The second equation is 6c plus 5b equals to 170. What is the common? Correct, 6c is the common one, right? Okay, and then what is the difference? How can we get the different results? Why? Good job. Because the difference in price comes from 2 black ink cartridges, okay? So following this, you just cancel the same part and then focus on the different part. You will see that how B make the difference. Yes, left side minus the left side. That is 5B minus 3B, you will get 2B. And then equals to right side minus right side. That is what? 70 minus 150, that is 20. So the cost of 1 black ink cartridge should be $10. But can we say that this is my final answer? Okay, so now I want to fill in the blank. My answer is 10. Am I correct? Yes or no? Yes or no? No. Why? Okay, good job. So again, you see that what is the last step? The last step is always back to the question. What is the question asking you? The cost of the color one. Okay, so following this, what should we do? Yes, you just choose either equation, okay? So for example, if I choose the first equation, I will get 6c plus 3 times 10, that is 150. So I can get 6 color ones equals to $120. So 1 color one equals to $20. And this is the final answer, okay? Yes. If you just stop at 10, actually this is the worst case scenario, right? That is only one step from the correct answer. Okay, so to remember to read the question. What is the cost of the each color ink? Any question now? I think it is a bit hard, right? No? It's okay? Yes, okay. So actually this is a typical P3 level question. Okay, but actually again, I want to show you some more challenging parts. So here, let's have a look. This is another one. Again, this is not on your book, but actually I add some in your practice later. Here, 2 identical basketballs and 3 identical volleyballs cost $195. 4 such basketballs and 5 such volleyballs cost $355. What is the cost of each volleyball? Again, for the first thing, what should we do? You see that the question is very, very long, right? So here, try to translate it. Translate the sentence into number and equation. Okay, so here, maybe I give you 20 seconds. Try to build the equation by yourself. Yeah. Quickly take out your pencil, take out your paper, okay? Write down something. Yeah, maybe you just write down the first letter, like 2b plus 3b equals to what? And then 4b plus 5b equals what? Okay, quickly, write it down. Finished? Okay, if you finish, please send an emoji in the chat box, okay? And then we can move on. Yeah. How to build the equation? Okay, let me show you. So for the first first thing, you will get something like this, right? Okay, if you just draw it out, you will get the picture like this. And always remember that what is our goal? What is our aim? Do we want to play with balls? No, we want to keep only one type, right? But the question is, no, we cannot cancel anything because the number of these balls are different. In the first equation, there are 2 basketballs, and then in the second one, there are 4 basketballs. In the first equation, there are 3 volleyballs. In the second one, there are 5 volleyballs. I cannot find the same part to cancel. Then, what should we do? Give up. What should we do? And then we give up. No. Okay, so here, let's have a look. We need to make sure that the number can be the same. So here, you see that 2 basketballs plus 3 volleyballs equals to 195. So what about here? I just add another group. So now I have 4 basketballs and 6 volleyballs. What is the total price? It should be $390, right? That is 195 plus 195. So following this, you can just compare. Now everyone, can you find the common part? What is in common? What is in common? Correct. Now you see that for both equations, there are 4 basketballs. So actually, we can just cancel. Okay. So now let's turn it into the equation. Let me show you. Firstly, after you read the question, you can build the equation. That is 2b plus 3v equals 195. And then 4b plus 5v equals to 355. Then we try to cancel out one part. So here, for the first one, you just make sure that you turn 2b into 4b. That is to multiply by 2. In this way, you can cancel the basketball part, right? Now you see that again. How come there is difference? The difference comes from volleyball. Okay, good job. So what is the price of 1 volleyball? Okay, this is the calculation part. Try it by yourself. What is the price of 1 volleyball? Yes, this will be recorded. 3-digit number minus 3-digit number. Calculation. Good job, Charlene. Yes. So you will see that for 1 volleyball, that is a 390 minus 355, which is $35. Excellent. Okay, so this is the answer. So you will see that for this type, actually it is more advanced because you cannot cross out the same part directly. You must think about it. Okay, how can we find the same part, right? So here, maybe you need to do something with the equation to multiply by the same number. Okay? Yeah. Any question now? Is it still very hard? Should be okay, right? Okay. So actually this is the end, okay? And later I will share the playback and also the slides as well as your actual practice in our group, okay? So do remember to submit your answers by 9 p.m. before next Monday, okay? And also I want to share how to submit your homework. That is for the first step, you need to register. Okay, make sure that you have the Think Academy account. So later I will share the link into the group as well. And then for the second step, that is to submit your answers to choose A, B, C, D, or fill in the blank. And after you submit successfully, you can just share the screenshot in the group. And then Teacher Miu and I will check your answers, okay? And also, if you have any question, please just ask in the group, or you can just PM me. Okay. Yeah. For the following 5 weeks, you will have actual practice for 5 weeks. Are you ready? I want to cry. Okay. And also for the last thing, do remember that there is an online mock test on 17th January. Okay. Do remember to finish the test before 17th because actually on Friday evening, Teacher Miu will go through the whole paper. So must finish the paper before that and then you can listen to the explanation. Okay. so many sad faces. No. Okay. So actually this is the end. See you on next Tuesday. Okay. See you. Bye.